All right, wonderful people. Well, thank you very much for accepting this free gift. My name is Paul, and we're gonna go over some pretty interesting traffic sources here today. Now, you may know this or not, but traffic is the single most important thing in your business. Okay, it doesn't matter what kind of business you're doing. I mean, you don't have to be a network marketer. I mean, you could have a regular mom and pop shop. You could have a whatever business you're doing, you need traffic, and traffic is pretty much visitors. And you don't just need any kind of visitor, you need targeted visitors, people that are already interested, people that are already looking for what you have to offer. Okay, that really helps with your conversion. All right, so let's dive right in. Now, the first traffic source we're going to cover here today is going to be traffic media. Essentially, what this is you're buying banner space on somebody else's website. Okay, now a couple of things you need to know about this. Now, it might sound really simple. Well, that's because it is. I mean, all you're doing is you're creating high quality banners, very important high quality banners, and you're placing it on somebody else's site. Okay, that's it. Now, how do you get started with this? Now, there are different ways you can do a media buys. You can do a direct buy, you can do intermediate buys, and you can do network buys. I'm not really sure I want to cover network buys here. We'll see how that goes because that's really that's way up there. I mean, you need to really know what you're doing before you do that. Okay. But anyway, so let's get started. Direct buys. How do you do that? Direct buy is pretty much you're contacting the site owners and you're asking them like, hey, can I please place my banner on your site? And they'll tell you, sure, I'm gonna charge you this to do that. Okay. Now, doing direct buys, it's a great way to build your list. It's a great way to get really good traffic because you have to understand these folks are already on that website. They are already looking for what you have to show them. So they're already in that frame of mind to buy something, or at least they're looking to buy something, as opposed to just catching somebody on Facebook when they are going through their wall, their Facebook wall, looking for something else. Okay, but you're talking about somebody that's already on a make money online site, somebody that's already on a learn how to play golf site, somebody that's already on a real estate investment site. They are in that frame of mind already, so you're catching them right when they're ready to take action. Okay, so great. Now, the first thing you need to do when you're doing direct buys now, uh, the major drawback with direct buys is it can be time consuming. But if you're just starting out and you really don't have a lot of cash to play around with, no, direct buys would really be a great way to get started. Now, of course, if you don't have enough time enough time on your hands and you want quick results, we're gonna cover the next level of this later. Okay, so to do direct buys, you essentially need to start researching your keyword. Let's say, for instance, you're into let's say you're a real estate investor. Let's do that. Okay, so you type in real estate investing. I guess that's the top keyword here. Let's use that. All right. Now, what you're doing, let's say, you're running a program or something that you're teaching people on how to invest in real estate. All right. So now, when you now type in your keyword, now let's pay attention to this. Though you gotta skip these paid ads. You don't need these websites because here's what's gonna happen, right? These ads might not be here tomorrow. These ads might not be running tomorrow. Okay, so you want the actual organic search. You want the organic stuff. Okay, so it says how to begin investing in real estate. That's a pretty good way. I mean, if you're looking to sell to somebody that's trying to get into this market, this is something that they'll probably click, right? So you come to this site. All right, you look at it, you check, see, do they have banners? I mean, most likely they do. There you go. See, somebody right here is trying to sell something. Right there you go. That's Fidelity with their banners. So there you go. That's yet another banner. No, we don't want that video. All right. So now what you do is this. Okay. This is actual. This might be a little bit. Let's see if we can just. This isn't the kind of site I was expecting, but yeah, let's just copy this right here. Money.usanews.com. Now, what we're trying to do is we're trying to figure out if this site is even worth us investing our time in. Okay. So you come to alexa.com. If you're not familiar with Alexa, this is a site that actually ranks websites worldwide. It tells you what kind of visitors they get, the volume of visits, what time of day they are usually busy. If you have a paid account, you get more data and all that stuff. But I mean, well, for this purpose, we just need to know how many visitors does this site get in a day. Because if they're not getting a lot of visitors every day, there's no point of us investing. Okay. So they actually ranked at 1029 in the world. Now this might not seem like a lot, but this is pretty impressive. Okay, this is pretty impressive, and most of their visitors are from the U.S. U.S., Canada, India. This is actually ranked second here. I mean, you have your tier one countries on here, so this is good. If I were looking into buy a banner for real estate investing, I would definitely work on this site. Okay, so that's pretty much how you do it. You find the site you're looking for on Google. You go to you look at the site, and then you go to alexa.com and you make sure that it's what you're spending your money. And now what you do is you contact the webmaster here. You contact the owners of the site and you ask them like, hey, and can I please place an ad on this site? Now sometimes they'll say no. All right, now why would they say that? Some of these sites are already under contract by the intermediate agencies. Okay, now these are the guys that already have a contract with this website, that they're gonna be their sole suppliers for advertisers. So they can't deal with you in person. You have to go through their third party guy, and of course that increases the cost. Now, by the way, this is probably, I mean, this is a pretty cheap way to advertise. I mean, depending, if you do your research right, you could be getting tons of clicks for like even less than a penny a click, depending on how busy the site is and on how targeted it is to what you're advertising. So doing your research is very important. Now, if you don't have enough time and you want to step things up a little bit, then you can do intermediate buys. Now, essentially, what intermediate buys are is like you have agencies. Now, these are like the third, now the middle guy, now the middleman right here. Okay, so you go to them, you tell them, hey, I want to place an ad on this site. Now, I want to place an ad on this category. Okay, they show you what they have. Now, let's jump into that real quick. Now, there's a bunch of agencies that do this. Buy sell ads is the one that I like to use. There's a bunch of them. You have exaclick.com, you have buyads.com. Uh, yeah, of course, one network is actually a pretty decent one as well. So let's say you come here, okay, you're trying to place your banner ad somewhere. Excuse me. So what you do, this is buyads.com, and if you don't have to worry about writing these sites down. I'm gonna place a link to all these websites below this video so you can have easy access to them. And of course, you can do more research in Google, find more of these sites. Definitely. All right, so let's get started. Okay. So you come down here. We're gonna skip all that. So you wanna start a campaign. So what niche are we working on? Let's see. Let's try entertainment just for the fun of it. Now, when you come to this, now let me slow down here. Now, right here is different categories. Depending on what your business is. Okay, are you into health and fitness, pets, travel? Well, let's do travel. I love traveling. So I mean, depending on whatever your category or whatever you're advertising, guys, this can be applied to any business. This can be, I mean, the top industries are using this. Okay, so I mean, don't be afraid to use this, even if you have like a little store somewhere, and you don't think you can afford the web presence. No, you might be surprised how cheap it is. All right, so just give it a try. Now so you come here, they show you different sites that you can put your media plans on, and let's see. Now this site here is quite impressive. They get 12.3 million monthly impressions. So I mean, I mean that's crazy. All right, that's like 12.3 million visitors. Okay, now you click on them and now they give you their price. All right, now for right here it says these are the different plans that they have, and they tell you where the ad is. And this what I like about this, they tell you where your ad is gonna appear exactly. that tell you how many what the estimated impressions that this site that section is gonna get if it's available and how much you're gonna pay. So here you're paying $5 per 1,000 impressions. So you're paying $5 for 1,000 people to see your banner. Now think about this, guys. Okay, this for a minute. If just 10% of these 1,000 people, okay, click on this ad, that's 100 visitors right there. Okay, so you're pretty much getting 100 clicks for $5. That's what it is right here. And these are highly targeted prospects. Okay, so this is something to think about. It is not as one thing. Some things that I find a lot of people get intimidated by doing this. But here's the thing, though: if you don't do things that everybody is not doing, you're gonna keep getting very mediocre results. Okay, you need to step out there and take your advertising, take your business to the next level. It's totally gonna be worth it. Okay, so yeah, that's just an example here. I wish I could find. Now sometimes they have plans that you pay on a monthly rate. I wish I could find one. I will just gonna look at this, and if not, we'll just move on. This is still by impressions later. Yeah, but they have the different plans, and even the per impressions is not that's not bad. And with the big magazines, I mean, you can actually have your ad running on CNN.com, CNNmoney.com. You can have your ads on CNBC.com. Now, of course, the more prestigious the site, the more it's going to cost you to advertise on there, but it's still not it's cheaper than a solo ad pretty much. Uh, and I mean, of course, then the section of the website is going to influence the price. So these are just things that you need to think about. Okay, so far we've covered direct buys and intermediate buys, and you're wondering now, where do I get these banners? Okay, where do you go to get banners? Well, that's simple. Okay, several places you can go to get banners. If you're just starting out, Fiverr.com. www.fiverr.com. It's a pretty good website. They do have some pretty decent products here that you can get for $5. Now lately they're starting to get a little bit expensive here, but still, I mean, most of the work here you can find it for $5. And if you want an upgrade or something of that nature, they'll tell you the price. Let's just type banner ads here, shall we? And I typically will sort by average customer review. Bam. Right, this guy right here is willing to design. I thought I saw six. I might have to use this guy. Dang. Six professional web banner ads for only $5. One design, multiple sizes. Now, guys, I don't know if you're interested in doing this right away, but hey, you might want to get on this guy because a lot of them that I've been seeing here actually will charge you $5 for one banner. Okay, so but there you go, six. Now you're gonna get six banners for $5. Now, why you need the multiple sizes is, remember when we went over here, they'll tell you what size of the banner that they can accept. Let's say you want to be on the middle right and they only have 300 by 60 available for that middle right, and maybe that's what your budget can afford, but your banner is 300 and 250. Now you have to go find another site that can accommodate you. So when you have multiple sizes, it's going to be a lot more easier for you to get these banners up. Okay, so that's a great place to go, Fiverr.com. I usually like $20 banners.com. Let's see here, $20 banners. There you go. These are gonna be professionally designed banners. They are gonna be of a much better quality than your Fiverr banners. But hey, like I said, if you're still starting off, stick to Fiverr for now. You're still gonna convert. You're still gonna make sales. You're still gonna make some money. When you're ready to go to the next level, come check these guys out. Okay, $20banners.com. I'm not gonna spend a lot of time on here, but I'm just gonna give you that resource. You can check it out whenever you can. Okay. All right, great. So let's see what time. I'm trying not to make these videos very long. All right. So that's gonna be it for this video, guys, and I will see you in the next video.